So as I said, so we will be doing management theories today, and it is mirroring the leadership theories. As I said, if leadership is a diamond, then the ring on which it is put is gold. That's management. The whole thing is a jewelry. Coming back to this, so this is the headings, subheadings, and the explanation is just very common language and very simple, because these theories had come up in 1890s. So you can imagine it is more than 130-40 years. So how simple those management theories and concepts were, they are still going on now, because that is about human behavior. They just thought that this should happen in a streamlined way, because before that there were not many factories, few were there. And if you have seen the bania shop, what he does, he just does what he wants. If he is not happy with you, he will not pay attention. Kya chahiye, bolo na, like that he will do. So it's still going on even in the big factories, but at that time it was like that. So when the industrial production started, the industrialization started, they suddenly realized ये ऐसा करेगा तो नहीं चलेगा. So there must be some system. So generally अपने सिस्टम में प्रॉब्लम होगा तो कितने लोग सोचते हैं. तुम्हारे क्लास में कितने लोग हैं? उस दिन मैंने बताया कि I have a lecture on a special repeat. How many of you will coordinate? No one, because none of us are really interested. Now one guy will try to do that, but still. So even in those days, there was a need, but no one really thought about that. Then one person thought, "Arey, let me do something." So that's how management theory started. So I gave you a background. So now I just want to know that you can see you can see my slide, right? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So now we will go to the next slide. These are all the theories that we'll be doing: scientific, firewall, bureaucratic, human relations system, contingency, knowledge worker, decision making. So when you just see the words, you will know there is nothing very hard or something about the topic itself will tell you what is inside it. Inside may be a little bit structured, but really no, it's not a rocket science. So maybe contingency is a word some people find new. Contingency means situation. अभी अभी क्या चल रहा है उसके हिसाब से. So these are theories we'll do. Now we'll move on the next part. So first is the scientific theory of management. So this guy Fire Taylor, he was an American mechanical engineer. He was working in the factory, and he thought that ये जो चल रहा है नहीं चलना चाहिए. Let me see if I can do something. He started studying system, he started studying people, he started studying work, and then he came up with a theory. So he was an engineer, so he had a science background. So he studied everything from a scientific point of view. So as an engineer in his course, in his college, he must have just studied the engineering part. He must have not studied the production, science, and all that management part, because there was no concept of management there. So किधर नट लगाने का, किधर क्या करने का, मोल्डिंग क्या करने का, मशीन कैसा बटाने का, only that he must have been taught. So he is regarded as the father of scientific management. He applied science to management at that time. So sometimes he is called the father of scientific management. So remember this guy Taylor from USA. So what is the core principle? Develop science for each job. इन्हें अंधाधुंधी ऐसा वैसा सब मत करो. हर एक जॉब के लिए look at it from a scientific point of view and think कि उसका workflow क्या है, पहला क्या आएगा, दूसरा क्या आएगा, ऐसे ही दिल में आए वैसे मत करो. Then he said scientific selection and training of workers. पहले कैसे था? That no one was really trained to do any work. Everyone was a farmer or some shopkeeper or something like that. So for the factory, how they used to choose people? They used to go out in the marketplace. कोई इधर उधर लुकागिरी करता रहेगा, उसको बोलेगा क्या करे, आजा फैक्ट्री में काम करिए, करते को इतने पैसे देते. In those days, someone giving money was very important because money was not available. So then they used to join. So then he used to call his friends, and कोई ऐसे चलता फिरता आ गया वो गांव में, and he used to come at the gate and say, "Can I speak to the manager? I want job." उसको बोला हाँ चलो ये नट फिट करने को लगाओ. So that was the culture at that time. So he said no, ऐसा सब नहीं चलेगा अभी, because as a small shop it was okay, but as a big factory You can't do like that because गड़बड़ हो जाती है. Every time there's work stoppage. Every time there's work stoppage. So scientific selection and training of workers, cooperation between management and workers. So management and workers should cooperate, because if you don't cooperate, then गड़बड़ हो जाता है. Then clear division of work and responsibility. नहीं, किसका वर्क क्या है, किसका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, इट हैज बीन क्लियरली नोन. इट इज नॉट दैट कि कोई कुछ भी कर रहा है, कोई कुछ भी बोल रहा है. इट्स नहीं, एवरीवन शुड नो. See, these are not new to you, because now after 150 years you have been born into the system, right from your home, in your school, in your college. All these systems are going on. So you know कि हाँ HR है, फोटो निकालने का, काय काटवाने का तो एक डिपार्टमेंट है, और कुछ करने का तो एक डिपार्टमेंट है, सिक्योरिटी वाला वगैरह उनका एक डिपार्टमेंट. See, all this you are seeing that and you think it's normal, but long time ago it was not normal. They put this as a rule and then the systems came. So what are the techniques you use? He said if you have to make scientific, then you have to do time and motion studies. That is, you study कि भाई ये काम करने के लिए कितना टाइम लगता है. In 1 hour how many people can do average. अगर हम उसको एक काम को ब्रेक करते हैं, तो suppose some things have to be packed in the box. If one person is sitting and taking the material, putting in the box, covering the box, taping the box, keeping the box in a stack, how much time it takes? But if there are 4 people who are doing just one work, that one is just taking the box, one is just giving the goods, one is just putting it, one is just packing it, one is just taping it. So if ऐसे लोग सब करेंगे तो 1 घंटे में कितना होता है? So you study that. So it's telling time and motion. या on the machine like conveyor belt ऐसा चीजें जा रहा है, तो how many are passing in one? स्पीड बढ़ाएंगे तो how many will pass? पर ज्यादा स्पीड बढ़ाएंगे तो सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा, उड़ के नीचे गिरेगा. स्लो करेंगे तो बहुत कम होगा. So study that and then you will have a better efficient system. That's what he told. Welcome कथन. So standardization of tools and procedures. जो भी प्रोसीजर है उसको स्टैंडर्ड करो कि पहले काम ये करेगा, बाद में ये करेगा, बाद में ये करेगा. ऐसे नहीं कि दिल में आया सब करता रहे. So put some procedure, even tools. जैसे कि अगर छोटा नट खोलने का है तो छोटा स्क्रू ड्राइवर यूज करो, बड़ा नट खोलने का बड़ा स्क्रू ड्राइवर यूज करो. अगर छोटा काम करने के उसके लिए छोटा मोटर यूज करो, बड़ा काम करने के तो बड़ा मोटर. अदरवाइज यू आर वेस्टिंग एनर्जी एंड रिसोर्सेज. सो देयर इज अ डिफरेंशियल पीस रेट सिस्टम. पहले कैसा था, जो अंदर फैक्ट्री के अंदर आया, जाने के टाइम उसको उतने ही पैसे मिलते थे. कितना काम किया, क्या किया, नो वन इज टू. ही सेड नो, दिस विल नॉट डू, दिस विल नॉट बी वेरी एफिशिएंट. यू हैव टू सी कि वन वर्कर हैज प्रोड्यूस हाउ मेनी गुड्स. बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू हैव टू पे. अगर उसने 100 पैकिंग किया तो उसको 100 का पैसा देना चाहिए. अगर कोई आराम से सिगरेट पी रहा है, इधर उधर जा रहा है, घूम रहा है, चाय पी रहा है, तो और टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है, टॉयलेट 4 बार गया वो, तो उसका तो 85 होगा, तो 50 का ही पैसा देना. तो इसे डू इट बाय डिफरेंशियल रेट पीस रेट सिस्टम. So what is the utility of this? It increases efficiency and productivity, clears division of responsibility. See now again, this is nothing new. Now पिछला स्लाइड में जो हमने बात किया था वो ही रिपीट हो रहा है. लैंग्वेज जरा चेंज हो रहा है. इम्प्रूव प्लानिंग एंड कंट्रोल एंड फाउंडेशन ऑफ मॉडर्न में. सो व्हेन ही डिड ऑल दैट, suddenly people realized that his factory was giving a lot of production compared to others and they were selling a lot of goods. Suddenly उन लोगों को लगा कि यार ये शाना ने कुछ तो किया है, let us find out. So that's how people started replicating his work. Maybe he wrote a paper, maybe he wrote a book, I don't know about that. But then suddenly everyone started doing this. So that was the foundation of the modern management practice. जो अभी आजकल चल रहा है, जो चल रहा है अभी वो सब गलत हो रहा है. It is a misuse of the system, but still चल रहा है. चलो ठीक है. So what are the weaknesses? Overemphasis on efficiency and neglecting human needs. So see now, if you have made division, अभी बोले कि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी का डिवीजन होना चाहिए कि एक काम करेगा, एक सुपरवाइज करेगा. तो सुपरवाइजर विल नॉट बी बॉदर्ड कि तुमको कितना पेट में दर्द रहा है, कि टॉयलेट जाने का है, कि पानी पीने का है, कि थोड़ा आराम. ही विल नॉट बॉदर. उसको बॉस ने बोला है आज के अंदर 500 चीज मैन्युफैक्चर होना चाहिए, पैक होना चाहिए और उधर वो गाड़ी में भरना चाहिए. बस आई डोंट केयर इन दैट, बिकॉज ही विल आस्क मी, ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क यू. So he is not going to understand your human needs. Treat workers like machines, ignoring emotions, leads monotony. रोज वही करते करते वो लोग थक जाते हैं mentally. सुबह से शाम, according to many scientific studies, after 5 hours of work, the brain just gives up. So last 3 hours is really very inefficient. 5 घंटा में you can give your best. First 3 hours is the best in any kind of work. Last 3 hours is the worst. So it's actually a waste of time. That's why in the modern advanced countries they have 4 hour week, 5 hour day, 4 hour day, and so on, because they know कि इनका 4 घंटा काम बेस्ट आएगा, बाकी 4 घंटा में वो लोग टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो why waste resources on them and office and AC and all that, जाने दो। तो बट कुछ लोगों को अक्ल नहीं आती 21st सेंचुरी में भी, so that is unfortunate. So relevant mainly to routine repetitive jobs, less so for creative. जो फैक्ट्री में चलता है, रूटीन वर्क चलता है, उसके लिए ये सब चलता है, बट अगर क्रिएटिव है, ऑफिस वर्क है या कुछ सेल्स जॉब है, उसके लिए ये सब नहीं चलता। एग्जाम्पल्स, फैक्ट्री एंड असेंबली लाइन लाइक बजाज ऑटो, मारुति उद्योग, वो सब जो फैक्ट्रीज में बनते हैं, या फिर हिंदुस्तान लेवर लिमिटेड जो साबुन, चॉकलेट, बिकलेट ये सब बनाते हैं, या फिर वो कोको कोला कंपनी, ऑल दीज विल बी फॉलोइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ सिस्टम। फास्ट फूड चेंज, उनको सब स्टैंडर्ड है, अंदर तुम देखोगे तो एक खाली वो पैटीज रैप कर रहा है, एक खाली पैटीज बना रहा है, एक खाली वो पैटी और वो पाव सब साथ में करके आगे बढ़ी जा रहा है। सो एवरीवन वर्क इज स्टैंडर्डाइज। देन वो अभी आजकल चल रहा है 1 day 1 hour 1 minute 5 minutes में हम पहुंचा देंगे। व्हाट इज दैट? अमेजोन, स्विगी, जोमेटो, ये लोगों का कैसा है? यही है कि time to time, cut to cut. In abroad, those Amazon or those delivery guys, what is that? Flipkart and all those guys, they are given so much work to do. Within 8 hours, they have to deliver so many packets in their areas that they have no time to even go to the toilet. They piss in the bottle. Actually, really, they actually do that because you see, abroad में ऐसे रास्ते पे नहीं कर सकते। हमारे यहाँ पे थोड़ा उधर झाड़ बड़ दिखा तो they get a run away and do that. वहाँ नहीं कर सकते हैं, इसके लिए फिर वो लोग बॉटल यूज करते हैं। Unfortunate situation of our kind of economy. So anyways, what this video is saying is, I maybe next time I'll try to solve this issue. If you all have some clues, just let me know later. It is just yesterday there is some news that the Maharashtra government and the cabinet someone has put a proposal making 10 hours. So now you saw here itself that they are saying that it doesn't care for humans, it only cares for the productivity. So now this was said in 1890s and now is 2025. Still the people are into this business. So in leadership you saw the definition of leader. The definition of leader, he uses his ability to bring a positive change in the people in him. Is this a positive change? Anyways, 8 hours they are working, and some people have to travel 2 hours in those trains, in those buses, in those rickshaws, changing three times, going home tired by 8:39, and then you have the guts to say that you have to work 2 hours more. So now I just put on the video for you all to understand, reflecting that तभी क्या बोल रहा था वो लोग, अभी भी लोगों का दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है, they are blind. So and still it is 2024, not 1890. So this guy is a French guy. He also came up. See now अमेरिका में जो जिसने किया वो जमाने में वो ट्विटर नहीं था एंड वो शॉर्ट्स नहीं थे, या व्हाट इज दैट, टिकटॉक नहीं था, तो सेम डे कुछ नहीं पता चलता था। So this guy was working on his own and he came with the 14 principles and they are mirroring the same. So we'll also rush through that. वो भी common sense understanding ही है। तो can someone read? Katan, can you read?
Yes sir. Payer's 14 principles. Number 1 is division of work. Number 2, authority and responsibility. Number 3, discipline. Number 4, unity of command. Then it's unity of direction, subordination of individual interest, remuneration. Then number 8 is centralization. Then scalar chain. Then order, equity, stability of tenure, initiative, and the last number 14 is esprit de corps.
Okay, it's just for everyone because most of us pronounce it wrong. It's esprit. T is not pronounced, and core, P is not pronounced. So esprit de corps. so that even army section, they have this code, that code. It's not cops, it's just code, esprit de corps. So T is not, it's a French word, so they don't pronounce the end part because they are soft spoken people. Okay, so quickly we will go through this, because division of work means the same which we spoke in the past, that जिसका जिसका काम है, they have to do it their work. सब लोग का इधर उधर मत करो. Authority and responsibility should be given. If the manager has the authority, then he should be responsible also for the work to be done in his department or in his workshop and all that. ये नहीं कि उसको authority से boss करेगा पर उसको कोई responsibility नहीं है. Discipline should be there. When you are working in a factory, everyone should be disciplined. अच्छा बाप का राज के साथ चल नहीं सकता है. Unity of command. So ये नहीं कि मैं एक nut fit machine कर रहा हूँ और कोई आके बोल रहा है अरे ये छोड़ो ये करो, इधर का वायर लगाओ, फिर उधर आके कोई बोल रहा है कि अरे वो देखो वो कुछ खराब हो गया है. सो देयर इज नो वन पर्सन हु इज कमांडिंग, सब लोग आके बोल रहे हैं. सो वो गड़बड़ हो जाता है. सो वन पर्सन शुड बी रिस्पांसिबल टू टेल एवरीथिंग. तो एवरी ही विल नो कि कौन क्या कर रहा है. ऐसा गड़बड़ नहीं होगा. यूनिटी ऑफ डायरेक्शन. इफ द कंपनी हैज अ गोल, इफ योर वर्कशॉप हैज अ गोल कि आज शाम तक वो ट्रक अपने को लोड करने के अपने सामान से, देन एवरीवन शुड वर्क टुवर्ड्स दैट. The manager, the supervisor, the staff, everyone should work towards that. Unity of direction. Subordination of individual interest. अभी ये क्या बोल रहा है फ्रेंच वाला? ये बोल रहा है कि as an individual you are not important. The factory, the office, the workshop where you are working, that is important. So your interest you have to देखो boss and subordinate. Subordinate बोले उसके नीचे वाला. So तुम्हारा जो इंटरेस्ट है वो कंपनी फैक्ट्री के इंटरेस्ट के नीचे डालो, उसको आगे मत करो. रेम्यूनरेशन, वो बोला जैसा यू हैव टू गिव अ फेयर रेम्यूनरेशन. ऐसा नहीं कि उसको 8 घंटे का काम, अभी वो लोग बोला 10 घंटा का तो पैसा देने वाला नहीं हो, वो तो टोपी लगाने वाले वो लोग है ना, वैसे ही 10 घंटा काम कराते हैं. अभी 10 घंटा के हिसाब से उनको 12 घंटा होगा. बॉस कभी भी 6 बजे छोड़ता नहीं, वो थोड़ा इधर उधर काम अटका के 7 बजे छोड़ता है, तो अभी वो और 9 घंटा हो जाएगा. सो बट ही सेड पे देम अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर वर्क, डोंट एक्सप्लॉइट देम. सेंट्रलाइजेशन, ये सेंट्रलाइजेशन का मतलब है कि देयर शुड बी वन प्लेस वेयर द डिसीजंस आर मेड, बट एवरीवन मस्ट बी इन्वॉल्वड इन दैट. ये नहीं कि एवरीवन इज मेकिंग अ डिसीजन, और ये नहीं कि एक ही आदमी डिसीजन कर रहा है. स्केलर चेन होना चाहिए. एवरीवन शुड बी इन्वॉल्वड इन द प्रोसेस. ऑर्डर होना चाहिए. अगेन ऑर्डर. इक्विटी मींस जिसका जितना क्षमता है, whoever has that capacity, that much has to be given, whether it is work, whether it is remuneration, whether it is promotion. Equity, equality नहीं है. Equality और equity में बहुत फर्क है. Equity है as per the need, as per your production, as per the need of the company. Stability of tenure. So this is the place where the concept came कि भाई बस once you join, you will be there in the factory till you die. इसका मतलब they are not worried कि कल मेरे को निकालेंगे ये लोग, तो फिर he may lose interest. So once they know कि भाई अभी I'll be working here forever, so they will be more interested in doing good work so that the company survives. This was the mentality. आजकल ऐसा नहीं है. आजकल कंपनी मरे धरे कुछ भी फरे, अपने को फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. आराम से अपना वैसे ही कुछ नौकरी का होने वाला नहीं है. But the concept though that time was that the factory is new. Then if you are sure you're going to work forever here, then you will try to give your better. And initiative. Everyone must have an initiative. सबको रोज रोज बोलते रहने की जरूरत नहीं है. You should take some initiative. Esprit de corps. Once again, it's a teamwork. Spirit of a team. De means of esprit. Spirit. Corps means a corporation or a gathering. So you should work with a team spirit. So let me see, explanation is given. It is given. We will read. Okay, it is given. So division of work. So now Khushbu, can you read?
Yes, sir. Division of work. Specialization allows workers to become efficient. Example: teachers specialize in their subject. Authority and responsibility. Managers must have authority but also responsibility. Example: principal assigns duties but is accountable.
ये नहीं कि प्रिंसिपल काम दे रहे हैं और बाद में टीचर पे बोल रहे हैं कि तुमने करने का था वो. ही शुड बी आल्सो रिस्पांसिबल.
discipline, respected for rules ensures smooth functioning. Example, punctuality of teachers and students. Unity of command, each worker should receive orders from one superior. Example, teacher reports to head of department. Unity of direction, activities with the same objective should follow one plan. Example, literacy program guided by one curriculum.
If you have some program to have literacy, उसके अंदर और कुछ घुसाएगा और कुछ करेगा, तो वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम होता है ना. तो यू शुड हैव अ डायरेक्शन. अगर यहाँ पे मैनेजमेंट कोर्स कर रहे हैं तो मैनेजमेंट के साथ सब्जेक्ट लो ना. तुम दूसरा कुछ अपने दिल के हिसाब से डालोगे तो नहीं चलेगा ना. साइंस कर रहे तो साइंस के तो दे शुड बी यूनिटी ऑफ डायरेक्शन.
Coordination of individual interests. Organizational interest comes before personal interest. Example, teachers adjust the schedules for students.
Okay.
Remuneration. Employees should receive fair pay. Example, teachers earn fair wages to stay motivated.
Okay, now since Limi has left me, since Swati can't do it, she's in the train. Kathan, can you take over?
Sure, sir. So we would continue with FAIR's principle number 7, that is remuneration. Sorry, sir. Oh, my mistake. I thought number 8 principle, centralization. Right? Centralization, that is balance authority between central leadership and delegation. Example, principal centralizes some decisions but delegates to others. Then number 9 is scalar chain, that is clear chain of command from top to bottom. Example, school board to principal to HOD to teacher to student. Then number 10 is order, that is resources and people should be in proper places. Example, proper seating and allocation in classrooms. Then number 11 is equity, fair and respectful treatment of employees. Example, equal promotions for male and female staff. Then it's stability of tenure, which stands for stable jobs, improves efficiency and loyalty. Example, retaining teachers, improves learning capacity. Then it's initiative, encourages employees to take initiative. For example, teachers suggest innovative methods. Number 14 is esprit de corps, in which there is team spirit strengthens the organization. Example, staff working together on annual functions and events.
Thank you very much, Kathan. Thank you, Kushbu. So now this is what Payal says. It's more or less so common sense understanding. पर वो time पे इतना understanding नहीं था. So when he did all that, suddenly people were अरे क्या यार सही बोला है, and all. He became famous. It was till now. So conclusion, Payal's 14 principles provide timeless guidelines. See, मैं बोला ना, he is famous till now. Timeless क्योंकि इतना common sense चीज है ना, तो it really improves management. But आजकल we are used to it, so उसका कुछ ज़्यादा हमको लगता नहीं. From division of work to esprit de corps, they emphasize efficiency, fairness, discipline, teamwork. The principal guide leaders. These principles guide leaders in business, education. So no matter which field you are in, where management is required, these fields are more or less common sense. So we will go. So there is another kind of thinking. Now this thinking is totally different. Okay, what was happening before? टेलर ने क्या बोला, फायल ने क्या बोला, more or less similar था. अभी ये जो है, ये जर्मन है. सी नाउ सी यूएस, फ्रांस, जर्मनी, ये जर्मन है. इसने ब्यूरोक्रेटिक theory of management. He was a little bit of not a communist, but he was like थोड़ा socially leaning था वो. So Max Weber, don't mistake him for Max Muller. That guy is different. This is Max Weber. जर्मन सोशियोलॉजी, तो उसका थोड़ा सोशल इसमें लीनिंग था। तो वो क्या बोल रहा था कि if we want efficiency, if we want effective, then we have to work in a heartless way. इसका मतलब क्या है कि भाईबंदी नहीं करने का, अरे कैसा है, मेरा अंकल है, मेरा बेटा है, मेरा वो है, मेरा दोस्त है, मेरा मिलने वाला है, मेरा कॉलोनी में रहता है, मेरे एरिया में रहता है, ऐसा कोई रिश्ता नहीं रखने का, खाली लेन देन का रिश्ता रखना। मैं तेरा बॉस है, तू मेरा सबॉर्डिनेट है, या मैं तेरा सबॉर्डिनेट, मैं तुम्हारा बॉस है, ऐसा ओनली दैट। बाकी भाईबंदी नहीं रखने का, तो एफिशिएंसी बढ़ता है। सो दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड ब्यूरोक्रेसी। सो ही प्रपोज ब्यूरोक्रेसी एज द मोस्ट एफिशिएंट एंड रैशनल फॉर्म ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। अब ब्यूरोक्रेसी में अगर हमारे गवर्नमेंट का वर्किंग देखते हो तो तुमको पता चलेगा ये ब्यूरोक्रेसी क्या प्रॉब्लम है इसके अंदर। बट एट दैट टाइम, लाइक अगेन आई एम टेलिंग, एट दैट टाइम व्हेन नथिंग वाज available, no systems were there, and no communication was there between countries on a day-to-day basis. ऐसे एक जगह से दूसरी जगह शिप आने के लिए 3 महीने लगते थे, 3 months of coming and then 3 months of going, and they did not go in one day. 3 महीने से आ गया है तो वो 6 महीना तो रहेगा इधर, या 3 महीना रहेगा, फिर 3 महीना जाएगा। So by the time he took something from here back to his own country, it will be almost a year. So you see how slow the information traveled. So he emphasizes the rules, hierarchy, impersonal relationship, order, predictability, concern. अभी कोई भाईबंदी नहीं रखेगा, everyone works like a robot and a machine, then it will be perfect. That was his idea. So what is his features? Hierarchy and of authority. वही कि boss, subordinate जैसे कि management, principal, teacher, student, peon, यही है। Rules and regulations, division of labor, impersonality, कुछ लेन देन नहीं। See now more or less is the same, but here is talking of impersonality, saying कोई भाईबंदी नहीं रखने का। Merit based selection and promotion, that you have to select on merit, you have to promote on merit. See now if you look at our IAS systems, IPS system, IFS systems, they are based on this Max Fellows ideas. Everything जो भी selection होना है तो you have to put in so many years and all that, and automatically तुम्हारा कोई पहचान भी नहीं रहेगा, फिर भी तुम्हारा promotion हो जाएगा. So all these systems are there. So bureaucracy, whatever our government or any government organization is following is a bureaucracy. So formal communication, जैसे कि लेटेंगे डियर सर विद रिस्पेक्ट टू यू. अभी अपना एक किसे रहते थे लेटर्स अपने में भी लिखते प्रिय पिताजी पाए लागू and all those words they used to write in the letter as if he is falling on his feet, So like that, even that time that German fellow said we should have, dear sir, with a lot of respect for you, I hereby beg you to do this and I concede. ये सब लिखने का रहता था. So what are the strengths is provide clarity and structure in a large organization. So एकदम large organization रहेगा तो ये भाईबंदी करके नहीं चलता है, क्योंकि वो organization will stop ना. Everyone should know his role. अपनी अपनी जगह सब समझेंगे तो वो अपना अपना काम करेगा. वो नहीं कि ये मेरा भाई उधर काम कर रहा है तो बताएगा कि नहीं बताएगा. No, nothing like that. मेरा दोस्त है. Promotes fairness to standardized rules. Reduces ambiguity by defining rules and procedures. You see, in the IAS system, especially in IAS IPS, छोटे मोटे गवर्नमेंट में होता है, they have a SOP बोला standard operation procedure. One book छपेला रहता है, कौन क्या करेगा, कैसा क्या करेगा, लेटर किसको जाएगा, कौन छापा मारेगा, कौन क्या करेगा. So encourage stability and efficiency in routine operations. So defining वो story वैसे बोला था ना मैं, strength. So can become rigid and inflexible. So I gave this example, rigid and inflexible. फिर वो प्यून ने वो सामने वाला दरबान ने उधर रजिस्टर में भरना है ना, भरना है. You cannot just walk in. Excessive focus on rules and may lead to red tape. See red tape, यही मैं बोला. red tape क्या है? Single window. ये क्या बोल रहा है single window? That's why government. अच्छा, someone is saying something. हाँ correct है. So हाँ, ये सिंगल विंडो का ना मैं स्टोरी थोड़ी देर के बाद बताता हूँ. may lead to delay. That is what is called red tape. वो जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस में फाइल में रेड टेप मारते हैं ना, फिर वो फाइल इधर से इधर जाता है. That's why it came to know as red tape. So limits creative innovation. अगर तुमको कोई अर्जेंट है, कुछ अच्छा काम करना है या कुछ you want to jump the rope, it is not allowed. May reduce employee motivation due to lack of. अपने को मालूम है इधर जाएगा तो यही चक्कर है, तो they will not send a good person, they will send one useless guy कि जा रहे वो काम करके आ. जैसे कि मैं नया था तो मेरे को भेजा था. Examples is government departments, revenue, police, education board. अभी education board I will come back. I'll give you the story now. Large public organization, university, schools. So as I was saying, see the weaknesses in the system. Even in 21st century, 2025, we are facing the same. And unfortunately, कल का news मैंने अभी बताया कि from 8 hours they are making 10 hours. So when we go back to our leadership, Pradeep Roy admit बहुत late आया ये बेचारा. So from leadership, basically we have defined leadership as the capacity, the skills of the person to positively influence other people in order to reach goals. That is the definition of the leadership. So जो कल हुआ है, how can you positively influence people? वो लोग 5 घंटे के बाद तो वैसे ही थक जाते हैं, और 8 घंटा. Do you have lecture now? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
4:30.
Okay. Please go ahead. I'm very sorry. I forgot you have a lecture now. We will continue this tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank
Please
you,
go
sir.
and
Bye,
attend your
sir.
lecture. Bye. Thank you, sir.